John Wadsworth, writing for Little White Lies regarding Four Lions, states that, on paper, the premise of four lions in an inept terrorist cell in Sheffield plans a suicide attack sounds like the opening of a tasteless joke. Most of the Islamic extremists depicted are punchline-producing caricatures who range from bumbling to brash. The initial concept of Christopher Morris's Four Lions was always bound to stir controversy. A comedy about a group of fools organising a terrorist attack in Britain, Christopher Morris's intention to tackle such an uncomfortable subject matter as religious fundamentalism via a comedic form is not an easy achievement. However, the intention is clearly not to mock religious faith, nor is it to mock victims of terrorist attacks. The film's intention is to find humour and absurdity in the fools and their incompetence behind holding such extremist views. For example, Adil Akhtar's character Faisal has hidden shop-bought chemicals in a garage for the sole intention of creating explosives. However, he is told that it looks suspicious that he would buy such a chemical in bulk. Faisal suggests that the plan was safe as he went into the shop multiple times in a disguise consisting of poor attempts to change his voice and covering his beard with his hands in an attempt to pretend to be a woman. The humour in this scene is not from the intention to create a weapon out of shop-bought chemicals, but from Faisal's foolishness in believing such a poor attempt to disguise himself would be in any way believable. Another example focusing on the absurdity of fools comes in the form of Kayvan Novak's character Waj. Waj, to put it bluntly, is an idiot. His demeanour is incredibly childish, and he seems to struggle in understanding the situations around him in the most simplest sense. During a sequence where Waj and Riza Ahmed's Omar, Waj's cousin, go to the Middle East in an attempt to join an Al-Qaeda camp, Waj believes it to be a good idea to film himself with his mobile phone as a Middle Eastern restaging of a Rambo pose. However, this is not the appropriate place for that. The camp is meant to be hidden and Waj is just drawing attention to himself. Similarly, in a scene shortly afterwards, Omar attempts to destroy an American drone with a rocket launcher but misfires due to holding the weapon the wrong way around, accidentally destroying the Al-Qaeda camp instead. The emphasis on these characters being dreadfully incompetent is the basis for the film's sense of humour. That Waj is unaware of the requirement to remain hidden from American drones in the camp and commits to the act of giving away his position, or that despite Omar's intention to take down an American drone, unintentionally destroys his camp, unaware of the correct handling of such a dangerous weapon, emphasises that this cast of characters are a group of fools. The characters' rising numbers of failures and mistakes, from the using of toy guns to intimidate the British public in poorly shot video threats, to Faisal's accidental self-explosion caused by falling over a wall while carrying explosives, is an attempt to find humour in an otherwise controversial topic. In conclusion, finding comedy in the manner that Four Lions does removes the potential fear and discomfort that the controversial topic of terrorism brings. In this way, the mocking of incompetence, instead of the mocking of victims, or instead of the mocking of characters' religious faith, both which would be figurative cheap shots, provides something relatable. In humour, fear can be defeated.